Maple fans, I'm joined by Elliot Sanderson. Elliot, you're out of the tournament. How's the week been? How have you played? And what place did you place? Because I ain't got a clue what's going on. I'm just focusing on the final 16.
Place 65th.
It's not great, is it?
Not fantastic. Really, not happy about it, to be honest, but one of them things. The break's tough. It's a tough format, you know. One on the spot, not even alternate break, winner breaks. It's rough, you know. You sat in the chair for a long time, and the last match was just something I don't really want to talk about. It was rough, but yeah. These things happen. It's the game.
What happened?
Just lost 9-1 to Omar, but just everything seemed to be
just didn't go your way.
Going my way. Even when the errors were made, I just coming to the table with no real situation or open shot really, and brutal game at times, but we know what to learn still and keep going forwards.
Well, let's talk about something positive. The arena. Obviously, we can see it in the background. What do you think to this setup here at the Copper Box? Yeah,
to be honest, I think it's a great thing being in an arena where the hotel's not actually a part of the complex, just because it means people stay around and watch the event also, which is also great for publicity, and actually crowds and watching the matches is really good. And I mean, the setup's second to none, as you can see. I mean, they do everything better than anyone else, right?
Right, you're in the World Cup pool. That was announced 2-3 days ago. You're playing with Jayson. How's that going to be for you?
Unbelievable.
You must be delighted.
Incredible, yeah. I'm absolutely buzzing, really. Privileged to be asked to really, especially to be in the A team. You know, I expected to might be in the F team or something like that, but buzzing to be in there, especially with Jayson being a lefty. I think that really will help that we can play a position, just play the natural game really, and hopefully I do myself justice, and I'm really excited.
Did you think you would have got in A team, A or B, if Darren Appleton hadn't have been banned for 2 events? Did you still fancy getting in a team?
Yeah, I believe so. If you look at the rankings, I was 3rd, so it was Jayson, Darren and me, so I think I'm not in off any other merit but my own as such, so I'm pretty proud of myself so far, and it's just started the journey for me, all this, so I'm really excited to see what's going to happen going forwards.
Have you heard of Darren since you've obviously been announced in the team?
Not a word, but just one of those things. He's been busy casting the rod. Catching some carp, I guess, but yeah, it's just one of those.
Just one of those things.
Just one of those things. Yeah, I'm happy. You know, I guess he'll be happy for me. You know, he helped me a lot from my career as a young guy. So yeah, I'm super excited, and that's amazing. Really, thanks to my sponsors for giving me a chance to pursue my dream.
And you quitting work to take pool full time. Has that happened, or are you due to quit? Tell us about that.
3 weeks, June, 2 to 3 weeks. I quit my job, and yeah, pool full time. You know, I'm really lucky to have a great sponsor. Giving me this chance, McGoldrick's Pool and Sports Bar. Yeah, I'm just blessed really, and chase my dream, you know, not many people get that opportunity.
Yeah, McGoldrick's Pool and Snooker Club in Scotland is actually Jayson Shaw's sister, right, and her husband that owns
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul and Tasha, Jayson's brother-in-law and sister, yeah, they own the club, and they give me the opportunity to move to Scotland. I've relocated away from my family and taking the game serious, you know. I've got to the standard I've got playing a couple of times a week, a couple of hours a week, which I guess is okay really. I'm a decent player, but I want to get to that next level, and the sacrifices I've got to make.
Well, you've definitely improved a lot, because I remember about when I played 5-6 years ago, you used to choke it a bit. You was very like energetic at the table, and you give off this vibe where we was kind of waiting for the mistake to come, but that seems to have vanished from your game now. You look a bit more complete. Is that something you've been working on? Yeah,
I really take pride in that. You know, I did used to dog it a lot, to be honest, but I guess really young, and I think just the way I am as a person, I'm probably too emotional sometimes and forget the moment as opposed to actually focusing on everything else. And yeah, just too much, I guess, at a young age, and not really knowing how to control myself, and that's something I've really worked on, but I've still got a long way to go. Yeah,
and what a time to decide to go full-time in pool with Matchroom Pool taking over, and obviously adding so many events, because a few years ago they just had 3 events, and obviously one was the Moscone, one was the World Cup Pool, and the Masters, which was obviously so hard to get into. So is this what has helped you make the decision to go full time?
Yeah, I always had a job obviously, and there's never been no structure in pool, right? So everyone's going off invitations, and sometimes wild cards when really they maybe not should have been a wild card, things like that happening in the game. And now there's transparency with the rankings, right? No questions are asked, you know. You're in the team because you've got in the rankings, and it is what it is, you know. People can see that. No one's saying, oh, he got in off because he's in with so-and-so or this, that, the other, and the transparency is there. So I mean, yeah, hopefully I can stay out there, I keep climbing up the rankings, and you never know, I might be there again, so I'm just over the moon.
Right, Elliot, thanks for stopping by for a chat, and we're going to see you in about 3 weeks' time in Brentwood, Essex for the World Cup Pool, where you're playing with Jayson.